I'm Jeff, and welcome to C3 Kids Online 45 edition. I'm coming to you from Community Christian Church in White Marsh, Maryland, where we are all about helping people find their way back to God. C3 Kids Online 45 edition is a place for 4th and 5th graders to learn all about Jesus and how much He loves you. How's your year going so far? Mine's not bad. I mean, it's only been 2 weeks, but hey, I'm counting it as a win. This month, we're learning all about the life app of self-control. Self-control is choosing to do what you should, even when you don't want to. The truth is, we don't always want to do what we should do. Maybe we'd rather go play with our friends or play a video game or watch a show before we do our homework or chores. But self-control doesn't mean we can't have any fun. It just means we have to learn how to make the wise choice. Maybe when we choose to do our homework or chores first, then hang out with our friends, that's not easy, but we can do it with God's help. And today, we're going to learn about how to do that with one of the many wise sayings that came from King Solomon in the Bible. Let's find out more about in this week's episode of the So-and-So Show. Roll it.
What are you doing, John?
I'm practicing self-control.
By holding your breath?
That's right, Brandon. The human body is a very sophisticated creation. It does things automatically outside of our control. You know, like blinking and breathing. We don't control that stuff.
That's true.
Until now. Are you trying to kill me?
No, you were breathing through your nose. I was just trying to help.
Don't you think I know when I'm holding my breath?
Oh, you just blinked.
What? No! No! Lamb! No!
Self-control. Hey everybody, I'm Brandon.
Oh, and I'm John, and this is the So-and-So Show.
And this is the So-and-So Show Universal Remote.
Oh yeah, I love this thing. We just got it recently, so still figuring out all the controls.
We know we can rewind and pause and apparently fast forward because I have never talked this fast in real life because so it must be the remote. Brandon, please help. I'm going too fast. I can't stop talking.
Oh, thanks. Oh, let me try.
Sure.
Yeah. Brandon,
Yes, John?
tell me a story.
A story?
Yeah.
Okay. So yesterday, I left the house without a coat, and it was so cold outside that I had these goosebumps all over.
Boring. Let's see if we can change the channel, shall we?
I'm telling you, I was colder than a wild Bessie stuck in 5 feet of snow. I took off down the street, lickety-split, running so fast my boots could barely keep up with me.
Really?
True as a trusty steed. Well, that felt weird.
Oh.
My turn. What button was that?
I just changed the channel. As you can see, the weather today is looking weatherly. We have temperature here, some arrows coming across the country. Nothing exciting, nothing you can't figure out by stepping outside yourself. Back to you, Joan.
Now we gotta stay real quiet so we don't scare them off. Elk can get real skittish, so we've gotta keep them calm with the official elk call. Join in with me.
Loo! 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 Oh! Loo! It's time to play Fanny Pack Friend. I love chili running through my system, yeah. Love Today's game is a nail biter. Fans across the world, how can this be? It's not over until I sing. I think we all learned a valuable lesson today. Oh! And now you mix it all together. Eh?
I'm sorry about that. I may have gotten a little carried away.
Está bien, Brandon. Pasen las mejores familias. ¡Ay, santos cielos! ¿Por qué estoy hablando en español?
I don't understand you. You're speaking in Spanish.
Brandon, tienes que arreglar esto ahora.
Okay, I don't know. Let me try this one. Oh.
No puedo creer que hicieras tan gran error.
Phew, I did it. You're back to normal. You are back to normal, right?
Sí.
Oh, boy.
Hora de historias bíblicas con Kellen.
Hey guys.
Hola, Kellen.
Hola to you too.
What wise thing do you want to teach us today, Kellen?
That's a very appropriate question because today we're looking at a verse written by one of the wisest men ever, King Solomon.
Bring on the Proverbs.
You bet. Solomon wrote many of the sayings written down in the book of Proverbs. And the verse we're looking at today comes from...
I don't seize it.
Hi, Horvath.
I don't seize it. Well,
See what?
the verses. You said we're looking at the verses, but I see nothings.
Oh yeah, I just meant we're going to be talking about a verse. Proverbs 25:28.
Oh,
Let's just read the verse, shall we?
yes, I will help.
All right.
I am Horvath, and I am an expert in combining the mental trainings of learning the Bible with the physical trainings of making your muscles bigger.
That's right.
Let's do this.
In Proverbs 25:28, Solomon wrote, "A person without self-control."
I seize it.
Oh, great. A person without self-control is like a city whose walls are broken through.
Stop. Fist exercise. Okay. Wave your arms and your head and your hips around like this. Then drop your arms so sad like a wall fell down. I call this no control, no wall. We do this 43 times. Go. 1. 18. Platypus. Figure skater. 79 3/4. 43.
Oh, are you okay, Horvath?
No controls, no funds.
Let me help you.
No.
Oh, okay. So, what Solomon wrote and what Horvath demonstrated is that self-control is really important. Back in the Old Testament times, cities were protected from danger by walls around them. So, when we have self-control, it's like we've built a wall that can keep us strong and safe.
Stop. Second exercise. Show off our muscles like this. Nice and strong. Then give yourself a big hug. I call this strong and safe. We do it 77 times. Go. 14. Copper pennies. 35. Turtleneck sweaters. Chocolate bunnies. 77. Great jobs. Great jobs. Look at those muscles. They're getting smarter.
Thanks. That's what it's like with self-control. But without self-control, it's easy for us to fall into things that are not good for us, like lying or being mean or eating too much junk food.
Stop. Fit exercise. I call this the junk food jimmies. We put the foods in our mouths as fast as possible. And then we have the sad stomach aches. We do this 122 times. Goes. 1. 12. Tiger lilies. Hacky sack. 99. Regis Philbin. 122s. Whoa. I think I ate too much, Kellen.
Oh, but you didn't actually.
Self-control is really important, right, Kellen?
Yes, it is.
What if I don't have it? I'm feeling nervous.
Oh, don't worry. Later in the Bible, a Jesus follower named Paul describes self-control as a fruit of the Spirit, which means you're not on your own. When you follow Jesus, the Holy Spirit can help you have self-control.
Oh, final exercise. Okay, bring your hands together like you are praying and do a squat. And then you come up and put your hands on your hips. Boom. Because now you're so confident and in control. I call this the prayer squatties. Okay, we do this 300 times, all right? Go! 18. Cauliflower pizza. 92s. Mediocre sushis. Spanks. Puffer fish. 300. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Horvath. That was really helpful.
Yes. I helps the one and only Callens. This guy right here, he's Callen. I'm like a city with a big, strong, awesome wall that never breaks and only ever gets pooped on by pigeons occasionally. Yay!
Once again, that verse is, a person without self-control is like a city whose walls are broken through. Having self-control can keep you safe, but when you lose control, it can cause trouble.
Y que lo digas, Kellen.
Tell me about it. I lost control with our universal remote, and now John can only speak Spanish.
Oh, have you tried the SAP button?
The what?
The SAP button. It's the button that changes what language you're listening to.
Oh. Did that do anything?
I don't feel any different.
Hey, it worked! Thanks, Kellen!
Yeah, and gracias for the story.
No problemo, amigos. Adios.
So it's really important to have self-control.
Yeah, and not other people control.
I'm sorry, John.
I forgive you, man. I wonder what else this thing can do.
Reveal the question. When do you lose control?
Great question. None of us are perfect at being in control of ourselves all the time, so it helps to be aware of when we tend to lose control.
Yeah, you might lose control when you're playing a competitive game or when someone in your family does something that annoys you.
Or maybe when you're really hungry. I usually lose control when I'm hungry. Do you have any butter?
No. Whatever it is for you, remember you can choose to have self-control.
Yeah, think about it. Talk to a friend about it. And we will see you next time. I'm John.
And I'm Brandon, and this was the So-and-So Show.
Yes!
Why would you ask if I had any butter? Who has butter?
Here's a button labeled Random Costumes We Have in Storage. Wonder what it does.
I would rather not find...
Welcome. Where are you from?
1920.
You missed the sleeves! You missed the sleeves!
We meet again, Lego.
Yes, toe. And
I'm a foot.
Oh. Say ah.
Say you look funny. You're under arrest, mister.
Yeah, for what?
Bowling without a license. That's 3 strikes. You know what 3 strikes is, don't you?
Turkey!
That's right.
It's so good to know that God is always there to protect us. God can help us be strong and stay in control. It's like Solomon's proverb from the Bible. If we don't have self-control, we're like a city with broken down walls. And when you lose control, it can cause trouble. But there's good news too. There are things we can do to keep ourselves safe and protected. We can pray. We can talk to God. We can ask God to help us when we feel like we're about to lose control. We can read the Bible and see how God has helped others stay in control. We can also talk to people around us and see if they can give us some good advice that will help us choose self-control. This week, talk to your family about our key question. When do you lose control? When do you lose your cool? When do you do things that get out of hand and you can't control yourself? If you're not quite sure how you'd answer today's questions, don't worry. We have some resources for your family to look through linked in the description of this video. And now it's time for us to sing a worship song together. We sing worship songs to help us think about how awesome God is, and also how a way for us to tell Him how much we love Him. And today's song is called What I Choose. So let's get up on your feet and sing and dance along. I had a great time with you today. Don't forget, when it comes to self-control, it's important to understand the moments when having self-control might be difficult. It's also important to have a plan for when those moments might happen. Be sure to come back next week, and we'll continue to learn more about using self-control and making wise choices. See you then.